Okay, gentlemen, example number 3 says a soccer field is a rectangle that is 70 yards long and 40 yards wide. The penalty area of the soccer field is a rectangle that is 35 yards long and 14 yards wide. Okay, I see that. Is the penalty area similar to the field? That means, do they have the same ratios? Well, let's see. If I had, you see they're both rectangles. Here's the big rectangle, and it is 35 by 70. And then there's this smaller little rectangle in here. I'm sorry, it's 40 by 70, isn't it? The smaller rectangle is 35 by 14. Well, let me ask you something. If I'm comparing those two rectangles, I'm going to draw the bigger one. It looks like this. It's 70 and 40. And then the other one, I'm going to draw it side to side. It's 40 and 14. Right? Does that make sense? Now what we need to do is we need to set up the ratios with corresponding sides and see if they're equal. They have to be equal for them to be similar. What goes with 70 out of the... Do I have this right?
35.
This is 35, isn't it? Thank you. What goes with the 70 in the other rectangle? 70 and what? Up here, help me out. 70 and what, Alberto?
40.
70 and, no, with the other rectangle. 35. So I've got 70 goes with 35, question mark. What goes with 40 in the other rectangle? Spencer? 14. The question is, are these two things equal to each other? Their ratios have to be the same for them to be similar. Cross multiply and see. See if they're equal to each other. What do I get when I multiply 35 by 40? Raise your hand. 35 by 40. Alex? I'm sorry? 1,400. Beautiful. And what do I get when I multiply, multiply 70 times 14, Spencer? 980. Are these two things equal? No. Then these figures are not similar. And I'm going to write not similar. Okay? Now, guys, you have your homework on your, I'm sorry, that's it for this one. Good job.